What is up, guys? It is the 52nd episode of the Post Pro podcast. Unfortunately, Noah cannot join us today, but we are going to persevere forward, even though it is raining. But it's a big day. It is a big
It
day.
is a huge day.
I've been gone for a while.
Family
I've had
day.
a little hiatus. I've been out of town. I got a new job. Sebastian got a new job. Noah's had class.
Thomas quit his job.
Yeah, Thomas quit his job. So we have a lot of things going on right now in the Post Pro family. And speaking of family, the boys are getting together tonight to experience Fast and Furious 9 in theaters on the big screen 4DX. It's going to be incredible. I know all of us are very much looking.
Movie of the year. I'm calling it. It's going to be the movie of the year.
Oh, for sure. It's
going to be a blast.
Nothing's going to
Going
top
to
this.
No matter how bad it is, it's going to be a 5 out of 5. Right? Because it doesn't matter if it's a bad movie. We're seeing it with the boys in 40.
What matters is family.
It's family.
It's family.
As
It's
long
gonna
as
be
they
great.
say family a minimum of 5 times, I'll rate it a 5 out of 5.
Okay, there you go. That's a good standard.
Yeah.
But yeah, so 52nd episode Post Pro podcast. Let's start off with some movie news. I'll hand it over to. I feel like this is Sebastian's segment.
It
is.
It's just like
He's just taking full control of it.
I'll be the anchor and then pass it over to Sebastian with the movie news.
So, of course, today is the Fast and Furious Fast Saga, as the movie title is called. F9, the Fast Saga.
Oh, yeah.
For whatever reason, that's the title they chose. They couldn't have just called it F9. It's F9, the Fast Saga. Okay. Anyway, so today's
It is a saga. It's a saga.
It's just funny. That's the title of the movie, F9, the Fast Saga. Like they couldn't have just called it F9. Okay.
Whatever,
anyway,
whatever.
so the biggest news story this week, Dune has been delayed yet again to the 22nd of October.
I can't wait till a triple feature French Dispatch, Dune, and Last Night in Soho all same day.
Don't forget Jackass 4.
Yeah, Jackass 4 as well. So
yeah.
which, is the least one I care about. But we got, that's a stacked day. That's almost like The Matrix 4 and John Wick 4 that one time. And then they both got delayed, unfortunately. That would have been fucking cool to go see John Wick 4 and then have seen The Matrix right after.
Oh, that sounds so fun.
I know. And now we don't get that satisfaction. It was taken from us because of the unspecified virus of Chinese origin.
Yeah.
So moving on, we had 2 trailers come out at the basketball game. We had the Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. I still don't care. I really don't. It does not look good. It looks very, very bad. I'm not looking forward to this phase of Marvel at all. I've probably said that multiple times, but the more I see out of it, the more my opinion is just fulfilled. This just doesn't look good, and I don't care about Shang-Chi, and I don't care about Black Widow, and I just don't care. So that's just me. And then the big news for me. This is the news of the year for me.
Boss Baby 2.
No. As much as I am really excited for F9 today, I'm unbelievably hyped now for Halloween Kills because the trailer came out for it and it is mental. It is so fucking mental, and it makes me really pissed that I didn't come up with this idea because, believe it or not, they actually have a pretty original slasher concept for this movie that has not been done before in a slasher movie, and it makes me really mad that I didn't come up with this idea because it's genius. It's legitimately genius. You have the whole town of Haddonfield hunting down Michael Myers. The whole town versus Michael Myers. So Michael Myers' kill count apparently in this movie is plus 30. He has 30. He has a 30 body count in this movie, and in the trailer they make it very evident he's just on a murder spree.
I mean, he's taking on a whole town, the mob.
I'm so hyped. I'm literally so hyped. I'm so hyped, dude. Michael Myers versus the town of Haddonfield. Who will win? I'm so excited. It looks nuts. There's so many kills they show in the trailer, but it's not even. They've already said. I was reading an article about it. They're like, yeah, we promise you haven't seen any of the kills in the movie. Those were just a little tease. I'm like, oh shit. So that has me super hype. So Halloween Kills up to the top. The trailer's out. Oh
Well,
yeah,
they
hopefully,
showed
yeah,
it.
they will. They will. It's Universal trailer. That's probably why they were releasing it. We're
Oh,
seeing that.
for
Man.
sure.
We're seeing it. We're seeing it. It's gonna be so sick. I can't wait for you guys to see that. Anyway,
Trailer reviews.
the only other thing I was going to mention is this just came out. I don't know if this is breaking news or if this is news that just I didn't know. Tobey Maguire sets first acting role in 7 years with Damien Chazelle's Babylon.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Which,
Yeah,
by the way,
that cast is stacked.
but yeah,
Who else is on that
It
now?
keeps on adding and more and more and more.
I want to say, dude, that cast for Babylon is nuts. Yeah, it's like, isn't Edward Norton in it?
So yeah, Brad Pitt, Margot Robbie, Olivia Wilde, Catherine Waterston, Tobey Maguire, Eric Roberts,
Margot Robbie's in it.
Spike
Yeah.
Jonze is
Tomorrow Weaving.
Flea's in
What the
it.
fuck?
Yeah, Flea.
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Spike Jones. Oh my god, man.
Yeah, and so
Yes.
Emma Stone actually dropped out of it a while back, so she was supposed to be in it.
Oh, okay. Emma Stone. So Margot Robbie's probably replacing Emma
Yeah.
Stone.
Maybe.
Probably, which is fine in my book. I'll take some eye candy any day of the week.
Oh, it sounds really cool. I didn't even know a concept until I just read it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
no, it sounds cool. But anyway,
Yeah.
so that's another stacked cast to look forward to. We got that. We got French Dispatch. I mean, and then Knives Out 2 is looking really awesome as well.
Yeah, nothing like a good Wes Anderson cast.
Oh, and then Adam McKay's new movie is stacked as hell too.
Oh yeah, but
When's
we
that?
already talked about that.
Yeah.
That was super stuff.
When's
Dude, that
coming
one's
out?
super stacked. I don't know, but it's for Netflix.
September. I want to say September. I could
Yeah.
be wrong. It might be November.
Leo, J Law, Kid
I don't
Cudi, Timmy.
What the hell? Sebastian,
Yeah.
you know what is it? Clerks 3 coming out
Yeah.
in 2022?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I hadn't heard about this until I was just looking through a 2022
Yeah,
movies
here,
on
I'll touch upon that real quick. So he's been
Ooh.
writing Clerks 3 for a while, and he finally like sat down during quarantine and actually wrote it. Like he's had the idea for a while, and I think he finally found a studio that was willing to produce it. So again, I don't really like Clerks 2. I like it. It's not bad, but like Clerks 1 is just a classic, truly. So
Yeah.
I just saw this looking through IMDb, but there was a headline 2 hours ago, IndieWire. Quentin Tarantino still plans to retire after next film, considering Reservoir Dogs reboot as Swan Song. That.
Yeah, but it's like his last film. I don't know. Like
I would want
what,
to do.
he wants to
like
reboot Reservoir Dogs?
I mean, that's what this headline states could possibly be in. I don't know. I don't know.
He would never.
Yeah.
Never. No,
I couldn't see him doing something like that. It'd have to be original.
No, he wouldn't ever remake a movie that there's no point of remaking, especially in his
I
eyes.
mean-
He's proud of that movie.
It could. I guess perhaps you could see it as like this poetic bookend since it was his first feature,
yeah.
and then like his last feature. But yeah, I don't think that would happen. Interesting though. It caught my eye. So
One more thing I'll mention before we move on. This went under the radar. There's a lot of Star Wars news recently that has just been getting swept under the rug. Like it's not appearing anywhere. And this is another example of that. Patty Jenkins' Rogue Squadron gets writer in Matthew Robinson. So okay.
who is
He did Love and Monsters, and he is writing the sequel for Edge of Tomorrow as well. So this
Okay.
guy's actually got a lot of
he wrote Dora and the Lost City of Gold as well.
yeah, that's huge. Yeah,
And Monster Trucks. He wrote the story for that. Wow.
I'm
What
really
a track
excited for that.
record.
Incredible
Dude,
track.
the Dora movie is one of the worst things I've ever seen.
Yeah, and now he's
Don't ask
writing
me
a
why
Star
I
Wars
saw
movie.
it, but
Wait,
Yeah.
what is Dora?
the Dora movie? Yeah.
Oh
And
man,
now-
Michael and I wanted to go see that, but we never got the chance.
Yeah, well,
You missed out. You
Yeah.
really did.
yeah, and well, guys, he's writing a Star Wars movie. So, moving on to what we watched this week. Let's
What we
start off
watched
with
this week?
Thomas.
What?
was
It's my
Thomas's pick?
Come on, Sebastian.
start
That's how
off-
this works.
Let's
I'll
start
start
off
off.
with Colin.
Okay, what we watched this week. I feel like we could all do the quickest what we watched this week speed
Yeah.
run ever. So I've been out of town. I was out of town for like a week, so I didn't really get the chance to watch any movies. But before I left, I did go see In the Heights in theaters, and I thought it was good. Pretty vibrant, colorful, energetic movie. Sebastian's got his G
The
Fuel.
juice. The juice.
The juice. Good performances. The music was great. Really found the music catchy. Story was all right. I think my biggest issue was with the script. Also, some of the editing. It was really over edited, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Kind of like music video-esque, more than like musical coverage. But I still liked it. I wouldn't mind seeing it again, maybe down the road. In the Heights.
I was interested what you're gonna like rate that, because I know you have been rating movies recently, but that was what I was looking for. I read a review.
Probably like a decent 7, mild 7. Yeah, I liked it.
Nice.
And then the other day I watched 8.5, my second Fellini film. And that was it.
All right. I don't know what the last movie I mentioned was because I wasn't here last time. So
Oh yeah. Hey, give us your thoughts on Solaris real quick. Did you end up watching it?
I did. I was bored out of my mind. I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's what we were all guessing.
No, I mean, yeah, I was looking forward to it, but I got like an hour and a half in. I'm like, dude, where's this fucking movie going? Like, I'm literally about to fall asleep. And like, my thing is, I thought it was like beautiful. I mean, for what it was so like same with like 2001. They both looked very great for the time.
Amazing.
And I would just rather watch 2001 any day, because
I agree.
The thing about Solaris is it like tries like these really high mind concepts like 2001 kind of, and then it doesn't like it's acting like they're these grand concepts, but like in reality, like it doesn't really go too much into them, and you're just like, so what did I get out of that? I got pretty much nothing.
I can see where you're coming from. I had where I think that was what I was saying too. It was just like so deep and complex.
Yeah, it
almost became confusing. So like the more like intellectual and emotional hits didn't exactly render effective for me, because it was like it was so dense.
Exactly. That was my problem with it. Like it tried acting like it was so much grander than it actually was. Like I'm not gonna say it wasn't a grand movie, but like its concepts and ideas were like, it just got to a point where I'm like, okay, like I mean, like what am I supposed to get out of this movie? I thought it looked great. I thought everything else for the most part was great. That was my first Tarkovsky, and I don't know what to think of the guy yet.
Yeah,
pretty
it's a heavy movie and
like
really long.
Like I know Solaris and 2001 are like, you know, compared, or you can compare the two specifically. I mean, the cinematography is pretty similar, and a lot of the set design looks a lot alike and stuff like that.
It really is like astonishing how well both of those movies.
Yeah, they both look
in terms of
great.
Visuals and just
for the time
cinematography. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But 2001, I still would rather watch any day of the week, because at least 2001, I like 2001's approach to kind of like keeping things ambiguous when it comes to like that. It just works better in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like,
and I feel like 2001 also, as you know, ambiguous as its ending is, its story is rather simple.
Yep.
You know, where like the story for Solaris felt too
much was it was way too convoluted.
Yeah. It just kind of felt
well, I also just like how the you never really you kind of like you come up with your own idea of like what the obelisks are, what the Star Child is. So you know, I just like the ambiguity, fucking whatever that stupid
ambiguity.
Yeah, you said the right thing.
Well, I know, but it always sounds wrong when I say it. But anyway, Solaris, I think it was all right, but I just got really bored halfway through it. So anyway, I don't know what the last movies I mentioned on here I watched were, but I'm pretty sure I already said this, but I'll just run through it real quick again. I saw Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Pog movie. I watched Raiders of the Lost Ark, great movie. Yeah. I think we mentioned that, but whatever.
I think we did,
because I haven't updated my Letterboxd. So I also watched what's it called? Oh shit! I watched Inception again because I just felt like it. And then I watched 8.5. But also, I'll mention really quickly, Mainly the reason I haven't been watching movies is because I've been binge watching Twin Peaks. So I am in season 2 right now, and it is getting really stupid right now. I can't lie. I'm like in the middle of season 2, and it's really dumb. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is what turned me off from watching the show. I got to like episode like 5 or 6. I'm like, I just can't do this shit anymore. And if I had like pushed 3 more episodes, I would have gotten to the good stuff. But as soon as episode 10 hits, the show just takes a nosedive, and it's just boring and not.
That was when Lynch left for a bit.
Yeah, yeah.
I wouldn't say it's boring.
No, well,
There's definitely like a little dip in quality, maybe, or at least engagement up until the last few episodes, which are just mind blowing.
Exactly. Well, I'm waiting for that, but like so far, like I wouldn't say it's boring. It's just I don't care about Nadine. I don't care about James. I don't care about any of these people. All I give a shit about is Agent Cooper and the Bookhouse Boys. Okay, that's it. That's all I care about. I don't give a fuck about anyone else. Andy, Lucy, none of these people. So, me and my friend are pushing through it. We're pushing through the pain right now because it is really, really annoying. So, Twin Peaks.
I still like some of those.
Twin Peaks first season, fantastic. Twin Peaks first 10 episodes, really good. Twin Peaks season 2 in the middle, not so good. So all I got left is these last like 10 episodes. Then I got the movie, the lost episodes. And I've heard season 3 is fantastic from everybody that's talked about it. So we are pogging through the pain just to get to that part. So
season 3 is wild. It's
well, dude, I haven't like spoiled myself or anything, but reading the cast list is insane. Like, dude, how the fuck did they get everyone back? There's only like one actor that died. Like everyone else is there. It's nuts.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing how they were able to coordinate everything that way.
25 or is it 27?
25 years later.
25 years later. Everybody's still here. It's so crazy. Yeah, I know. I'm so excited. I can't wait. And I just have a feeling Andy is going to be in the show. So I mean,
I love Andy.
Yeah, I know he's so
he's so funny.
Also, James is such a Chad. Anyway, moving on, Twin Peaks talk. I had to mention that because I know we've talked about it multiple times on here, and now I'm finally in the depths of Twin Peaks. So, anyway,
I can't wait to hear your thoughts for the end of season 2.
Oh, dude, we were looking at the episodes on IMDb. It's like the highest rated episode. So, like, yeah. I'm in.
I guess it's my turn. And a surprise change of events. I've actually watched the most movies of anyone here in the past 2 weeks. Yeah,
let's go.
That's pretty huge.
Oh my god.
Maybe not Noah, but you lucked out today.
Yeah, definitely not Noah. Yeah, in the past 2 weeks, I've watched 3 movies. Come on, guys, pick it up. And 2 of them were on vacation, so 2 of them were in a 3-day period.
Nice.
Yeah, but finally got around to watching Total Recall after seeing the objectively worse one before seeing this one. Even though this movie is pretty bad, right? I mean, like, who the fuck thought, okay, we have to get an actor for a serious role and picked Schwarzenegger?
Hey, you're lucky Noah isn't here because Noah loves that movie.
Oh yeah, he'd have to agree. The movie's great, and partially is because Schwarzenegger is such a terrible actor and is trying to act so serious. It makes it incredibly funny. But it's actually pretty good, like concept-wise.
Which movie?
Concept. Total Recall, the original.
Oh yeah, Total Recall's like really good in my opinion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, no, I agree. It definitely is really good, but I was just saying.
Yeah, it's Arnold.
Who the hell was like, okay, we need a serious actor, Schwarzenegger.
He's not bad in the movie though.
It is a Paul Verhoeven movie too, though.
He's not that bad. I mean, is he giving like the best performance ever? No, but I mean, it kind of works with the movie. I mean,
really, I guess, yeah. I mean,
how about you watch the remake and you get back to me on how
I have seen the remake.
Yeah, the remake sucks ass.
Remember, he watched it for class.
Yeah, I have to watch it for class. I don't know, but I don't even mind Colin Farrell in the remake. Like, Colin Farrell's at least a better actor than Schwarzenegger, but the remake does suck. It's objectively worse. But I was just saying, the actual prosthetics that they use in a lot of the scenes are pretty good, and the actual concept's really, really good as well. So it's pretty good. And then I watched Jaws 3D.
Dude, Jaws 3D is incredible. Holy shit! I never thought I'd hear that out of your mouth.
Oh yeah, it's pretty terrible.
It's so good. Oh my god, it's so good, dude. It's so
funny.
good. It is so good.
Oh my god,
dude.
The sharks,
dude.
Oh.
Dude, and the Jaws shark looks like it's like 2 feet long in a lot of the shots. Bad. It looks so small, and then in the next shot it'll be like huge, and then in like the previous shot it's like 2 feet long.
There's a shark loose in SeaWorld.
Yeah, and then
that's a lot.
Dude, no, that's the plot. That's the plot.
Oh shoot, I don't even know what Jaws 3D. All I know is that
the whole plot is that a shark escapes its tank in the SeaWorld, and then it gets into like freshwater, and everyone's like, oh, it's gonna die, it's in freshwater, we don't need to worry about it. And then it lives and it starts like terrorizing SeaWorld.
What? That's insane.
Dude.
And then
there's a whole scene where there's like they're doing like stunts behind a boat. What's the word? They're water skiing, right? They're water skiing behind a boat.
Oh
and
yeah,
that just comes up behind them and starts just tailing them on the boat. And all the people in the crowd just think it's like part of the stunt.
Part of the show, yeah.
And then the shark just starts fucking killing bitches, dude. It's so funny.
That's awesome.
Oh, it's pretty good. It's a good laugh.
Yeah, it is. It's a good one.
Yeah. However, like terrible movie. That's enough about Jaws 3D. And so now I can also say I've officially seen Jaws 3D before I've even seen the original Jaws.
Wait, you've never seen Jaws?
Oh my god, here we go again.
Hey, okay, Sebastian, I've seen Jaws, so I'm good there. This is all Thomas.
Thomas, what the fuck are you doing, bro? You're watching Jaws 3D before you see Jaws? Come on, man.
I was with family. We wanted something we could laugh at.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Man. Also, we all know this. I watch sequels before I watch the original.
You do, yeah.
That's the way you
true.
do it. Come on.
When are you gonna get to A Quiet Place?
Probably never.
Come on, Thomas. You gotta watch the first one.
I mean, why? If it's literally the same movie, I know exactly what happens in the movie.
You gotta watch it.
I might.
You
Maybe.
should.
It is also.
I won't respect you until you do.
What the fuck? Okay. Well, 8.5.
8.5.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
it was my pick,
movie.
and to be honest, I barely even watched it because it was like 3 a.m. I just got off playing like Valorant for like 5 hours straight, and I was just like, I put it on and kind of pulled a Sebastian and fell asleep.
8.5.
Which sucks.
Hey man, look. I don't fall asleep in every movie, but some of these movies that we picked are actual snoozers. Well, let me just say, I thought this movie was okay. I thought it was all right, but I also had no idea about this director. I had no idea about any of these movies. I don't really watch Italian cinema. It's not something I've explored. So
you fucking racist, bro? What the fuck?
No, I'm just saying I haven't opened my view on Italian cinema, and it was
apparently you opened a lot of views. Come on, man.
Oh, shut up, dude. Where are you going with this, dude? Where are you going with this, man? So anyway, I thought it was all right. I thought it was okay.
Yeah, I mean, I was paying like half attention most of the time. My like ADHD has been going off the fucking rails recently, so it's so hard for me to like pay attention to anything.
And I remember after I watched the movie, I like looked at the ratings, and it has like almost like a 4.2 or something.
Yeah,
I was like,
"Shit!"
I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, it's considered Fellini's best film, and he has a lot of classics, apparently, you know. So
I'm sure if I like actually watched the film and paid attention, I'd like it a lot. Because like I know the themes, and I was watching it partially, and I liked what I watched. It's just so hard for me to pay attention to things recently.
Yeah.
And like when I have been not busy, I'd rather be just, you know, gaming. Gamers got a game, you know. But you know, I'm sure I would have liked it.
Yeah,
Collin?
I was actually expecting you to like it. My predictions were that Noah was gonna love it. Thomas, you were gonna like it. Sebastian, you were gonna be like indifferent to it. Probably say that you didn't finish it or something. I didn't like it. Why is it called 8.5?
I couldn't tell you.
Let's look it up.
That's something I was wondering the entire.
Is that like the camera or the?
Its title refers to the fact that up to then, Fellini had made 7 features and 2 episodes in composite film that added up to about a half. Oh, so it was his 8.5 movie, like in terms of the amount of films he had, I guess.
That's so stupid.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, well, I guess it is kind of meta since it was about like a.
It is about filmmaking.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I
perhaps
like.
Maybe he drew some of it from his own experiences too. I'm not sure.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, like, I mean, that's what I was gonna say. I mean, that's kind of why I liked some aspects of it, but I just couldn't emotionally connect with like anything going on because I just didn't fucking like. Again, I haven't been there yet, but like I don't know this. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to put it up front.
I agree with you. So for me, it was pretty boring. It was way too long. There was no need for it to be like 2 hours, 20 minutes, in my opinion. Especially for such a simple story it had. Everything felt so drawn out and so like whimsically branched off to where like the central focus of what I thought was like the central conflict of him trying to get the movie he wants to make going fell to the wayside. Which I get it like the whole structure and flow was very free flowing, I guess, because it did play with like perspective and like he had these fantasies and you weren't sure that, you know, it just kind of meshed into like what was reality and what wasn't real and what was maybe past or like a flashback or something like that. So it did get a little confusing for me, honestly. The best way I can describe how I felt about this was I liked individual moments. Like there were individual scenes that I really enjoyed, but the whole just didn't come together for me. By the end, like Sebastian said, I wasn't super emotionally, I didn't really feel anything. The ending kind of just ended and I was like, I just wasn't impacted by anything. I felt like there was a lot more to certain characters and certain plot points that weren't explored as interestingly as they could have been. And I think most of it, part of the problem was that it was just really slow and boring. And I couldn't get into this. As it looks great. I love the cinematography and it's not bad. The production design and the sets and the locations they shot were really nice. I really liked the camera work and all. The lead performance was also really good. I really liked him. The music choices also were pretty cool. I like some of the music choices, but it just didn't come together all for me. Like some of the surrealist moments and like more fantasy-esque.
You want to know what it reminded me of?
Were cool, but like I don't know, it just didn't come together like cohesive.
Reminded me of Mank.
Yeah,
I know Mank is newer, but it reminded me of like the same like type of problems I had with Mank.
Slow, long, couldn't really get into it.
Well, not even that. I didn't give a shit about the main character in that movie. I can't say I really was emotionally resonant with him, the character in this movie. Like, I thought pretty much everything you said, I would agree with, but I thought it was a good watch. I'm not going to say I hated the movie.
I didn't hate it. I thought
it was pretty boring, and it's about all I really have to say about it.
Yeah. I was just getting kind of frustrated by like how it was taking forever. Also, this movie ends like 10 times. I thought it was going to end like several different times and it just kept going. I was like, oh my God, I still have 20 minutes. And that was like what I thought would have been a fine ending. And then it just kept going and going and going. But I actually liked the main character for the most part. I at least found him interesting. You know, I at least found him more of an interesting character than say Mank in Mank. But yeah, honestly, I really don't have much to say about this. I thought it was a well-made movie, but the story and characters just didn't grip me. And there were some executional things that rubbed me the wrong way, like the flow or certain things like that. Also, I just can't get past the ADR and syncing in old Italian movies. It's so bad.
Oh.
But I mean,
yeah, it is actually pretty bad. Yeah, I mean, literally, basically, the only thing I can say is like, it sounded nice. Because I was just kind of listening to it.
Yeah,
I was literally like listening to it while I was basically dozing off to sleep.
There were some, like I said, some nice music choices.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, and it looked really good. I thought the film looked really good. Had some cool ideas, but simple as it just didn't come together for me. Yeah.
Sebastian, movie news?
No, I'm looking up a movie real quick.
Oh yeah, because it's Sebastian's pick.
I had it in my head, but I forgot the name of the film.
So did we have anything else to say about 8?
No, I literally zero.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad. Like this one, I don't know. None of us really have much to say.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm sure I would have liked it, like, even close to, like,
If you watched it, but like,
yeah,
dude,
I just need to actually watch it. I probably will actually watch it.
I was watching it and literally just thinking, like, this is literally Mank. I literally like just was feeling the exact same way when I watched Mank.
I mean,
It's not a bad comparison.
No,
Maybe besides like the more fantasy, surrealist.
But like Collin had told me, like, you know, I was excited to watch Mank, and then when I watched Mank, Collin was like, it was really boring. And I was like, oh, well, let me watch it. And I watched it. And it was like, yeah, this is fucking boring, and just I don't care about this character. This character sucks.
Yeah.
But,
So,
I mean.
Ratings? Do we want to give ratings to this?
6 out of 10.
I'm not gonna give it one.
True. Okay.
Watch it.
6 out of 10.
NA for Thomas. 6 out of 10 for Sebastian. I'm torn between a 4 and a 5, honestly. As harsh as that may be, so I'm going to give it a 4.5. And in theme of the title, there we go.
4.5
out of half. Yeah.
Nice.
Hold on. I got it.
What do we think Noah would have given this?
Probably like an 8.
I was thinking a 9, honestly.
Yeah, I would say probably. I mean, did he watch it?
I don't know.
If he watched it.
All right. Well,
real quick before you go, Sebastian. If we're just counting Sebastian and my ratings, which is a very tentative poll, that's a 5.25. So
still higher than what was that one movie?
Vox Lux.
Well, yeah. Oh, is it still higher than Vox Lux? Sure.
Yeah, Vox Lux is like a 4 or something or whatever.
No, all right. And God, what was that one movie called? Trick or Treat.
Oh, Trick or Treat. Maybe I don't even remember what.
Yes.
So with that, 8.5, 5.25. It is on to Sebastian's pick for this time.
I don't want to do this to you guys, but I have a film I've been wanting to get into for a very long time. But will you guys be willing to watch a 207-minute movie?
200 is. Ooh, can I guess what that is? Is that Wait, have you seen it, Sebastian?
I've seen bits and pieces, but I have not seen the entire film.
Is it
207 minutes?
We have 1:30, so unless we want to restart, we gotta go. We gotta go quick.
I don't know. I'm not gonna guess. But this is all right. Let me say this real quick. We just watched 8.5, which is 2.5 hours. Then before that we watched Solaris, which is almost 3 hours, and before that we watched I Saw the Devil, which was 2.5 hours. I mean, we're watching a lot of long movies.
Just go for it. I can guarantee I will not watch it in one sitting. I will watch it in 2 parts.
Well, it's 7 Samurai.
Okay, that's what I was gonna guess.
Okay.
But I thought you had seen that, Sebastian.
No, I haven't seen the entire movie. I watched like a majority of it.
We have less than a minute, just so you know.
Oh man.
I watched a majority of it, but I want to watch the entire thing because what I saw, I was like, dude, I need to like sit down and like watch this entire thing because I've been wanting to watch Japanese cinema. Maybe I did say I fucking watched it. Well, I fucking lied because I've only lied because I've only seen.
I'm pretty confident that you did say you watched it.
Yeah, because I've seen bits and pieces of it, but I wanted to watch the entire thing. So I was like, I'm just gonna save this. So 7 Samurai. I definitely did. Now that I think about it, I think a couple episodes ago, maybe 5 or 6, I did say I watched it because I did watch the movie, but I watched like bits and pieces of the film. But I mean, I pretty much got what I wanted out of it. It's probably why I said I watched it, but I want to watch the entire thing because I've been trying to watch Kurosawa for a while now because my dad wouldn't shut the fuck up about it. Last time he was here, he was like, "You haven't seen 7 Samurai, man? You haven't seen it? That movie's so badass, dude. Come on." And I was like, "Okay, Dad, I'll watch it.
Nice.
Watch it for you." So that's why I told him I watched it. So I lied to the Post Pro podcast and I lied to myself. Disgusting. I'm sorry. So for this pick this week, I have picked 7 Samurai and I'm actually going to watch it. So
7 Samurai in full. Yeah.
Yes.
And like I said, I can finally open up the Criterion I've had for several years now. That's just sitting here.
All I'm gonna say is from what I saw, I fucking thought it was sick as shit.
Yeah.
The time. Dude, 56, I think. 1956. Dude,
like that. Maybe 57.
Dude, nuts. Dude, there's some sick fucking scenes in this movie. I'm so excited.
I'm looking forward to
excited
it.
to watch it.
Just gonna have to find time to watch
Man.
a 3-hour movie now. You know.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I am not watching it in one sitting.
Oh yeah, I'm not either.
I will. I have to. It's like,
Yeah, I understand like
wine.
why. And I used to be. I used to also try to abide by that rule, but then I was no.
I've got that.
Not for this one.
My first day of my work starts tomorrow, so I mean I'm gonna have to find time this week to do it, but I will find time.
It really has been a busy week for the post pro boys. Well, it's about to be a less busy week for me since as of Monday. Monday's my last day.
As of Monday, you're a free man.
You're about to feel what I've felt for the past like month, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
You're about to feel what I felt for the past year.
Yeah, at least you were getting paid during it, though.
True. Yeah, that does help.
So that concludes the 52nd episode of the Post Pro podcast. This week we talked about 8.5, and
Yes,
I chose Seven Samurai for us to somehow fit 3 hours into our watch this week. So
we'll get to it somehow, and maybe another week we might have.
I don't know.
In 2 weeks,
yeah, in 2 weeks, I think collectively we watched 6 movies. So
yeah,
it's about to take up my whole week.
Exactly. Oh my god. Yeah, we'll get back.
I'll watch 30 minutes a day, and then I'll finish it by the time we do the next podcast.
And then I got Twin Peaks to watch. Like I'm pushing through Twin Peaks this week too. I'm gonna have to find time to finish up. We're almost done because they take off Twin Peaks off of Netflix in like 3 days.
Oh, it might be on Prime. Yeah, Prime.
No, they're taking it off everything. They're putting it on. They're putting it on one of the other streaming services that you have to pay money for.
Oh, is it going to be on Showtime's?
No, it's not on Showtime.
No,
I forgot what it's going on. I think it's going on like Paramount Plus or something stupid.
Oh wow.
But yeah, and then the revival is only on Showtime, or something like that. Anyway, but
yeah, the returns only that was done by Showtime. Yeah, so that'll just be on Showtime.
Anyway, so that concludes the episode.
Yeah. Until next time, Post Pro Podcast.